Alright, so something about hearing is what I'm getting. So it's just kind of like you can't really hear if you're talking. You can't really. Yeah, it's something about like hearing and talking at the same damn time is the vibe I'm getting here as well. I'm also getting Virgo energy here. Gemini, Coco. I'm getting like a lot of mental activity for you. So let's take a look. I don't know if you're busy or there's a lot going on. Gemini, we're pretty scattered. We can be, and then Virgo's pretty like organized. So I don't know if that's something you're dealing with here. But let's see what the Coco is. Yeah, Hierophant. There's some, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. There's some type of energy. Yeah, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is like a meditative state so that we can tap into Hierophant energy. So, and then we have Knight of Pentacles coming out. Somebody's, okay. Someone is not, they're either not meditating or they are, so weird. This reading feels like the Gemini reading I did for the Why Are They Mad, and it was confusion, very much so in the beginning, and it was like I wanted to stop the whole reading, but I just kept going. So it's kind of like you're trying to figure something out. Like it's like a lot of mental brain power, but it's weird because the Four of Swords would be, you know, my iPhone is sending out emergency alerts where I live because it's flooding and things. So I don't know. So maybe that's what it is. It's so okay. I don't know. It really feels like the Gemini. Why Are They Mad? I was getting you won't spin the block. So, and then I was getting Audi 5000. So somebody was out. They were done. You weren't looking back, turning around. I'm still getting confusion just a bit here, so I don't know. And I'm a Gemini, my damn self. I don't know what this is. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. It's a process. But Four of Swords is reversed. I guess that's what's throwing me off. So this is an energy of someone dragging their feet, like acting like they don't know, or they're actively trying to not know. This is like ignorance is bliss, or just dragging their feet. This is good. Like I feel like this, yeah. So that's probably why the storm was coming in Taurus's reading. Now I'm getting flooding vibes. So I'm getting flooding vibes, but then also I'm getting like a dragging one's feet, and just imagine like dragging your, I guess you would have to if you're being flooded. I don't, hold on. And now I'm thinking, am I dragging my feet on some things? I am. Yes, I am. What is this? Okay, Knight of Pentacles is Three of Swords energy. No wonder we can't tap into the Four of Swords. So that you can hear, that's like clairaudience vibes. You can hear the voice of the call, like of God, of the Most High, of a higher power, or at least a peace of mind. The Four of Swords, if it's not about trying to connect to higher, this is just a peace of mind. Someone, they don't have a peace of mind here, and it has to do with everything we talked about prior, like leading up to this point, Aries, Taurus, and I don't even know why. Yeah, it's like someone's acting like they don't know something, or it's and it's yeah, High Priestess, they're trying to act like they don't know something. The High Priestess is all about knowing. So especially with the Hierophant here, it's like this is like a chosen individual, chosen energy. We're all chosen, right? Not listening and then saying that they don't know, they didn't know. Like, what are you talking about? We gave you the gift. What do you mean? So I guess this is why someone's storm is coming, because of their mind. So it's like, it's kind of like someone's mind is being flooded and now they're being forced to Six of Swords, and it's like a sink or swim type of vibe. That's exactly what it is. Four of Swords is even coming out reversed yet again. This is a sink or swim type of vibe, and it's happening in the mind. This is internal. This is internal vibe. So I would look at first house, wherever the first house is at for some people. This is where this energy is taking place. First house, their third house, Taurus, second house. Hierophant to me is also Taurus and Sag, so ninth house, which is the opposite of Gemini. Third house, ninth house. Empress is coming out reverse. The Empress is a gift from the Hierophant, just like the Emperor is. So the fact that somebody was dragging their feet with basically a blessing from God, and act like they didn't know, and I like, if you're not inside and peace and this and that, then that means you're outside of this window. That means you're outside with these energies out here. So it's like somebody was receiving counsel from someone outside of themselves, or listening to other people that have nothing to do with the mission that God is sending this person on. It's interesting because there's two birds outside. There's two birds right here with the Hierophant, but it's interesting that they didn't listen to, it's like they didn't listen to the bird that was in, like, it's like two people being ordained, but this person listened to other birds outside of what this plan was. Like, it's, I don't know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, it's like you go to a bank or something, and this bank has this policy, and you know, you go to another, they have their own policy, and it's just, or this is like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like, these are the rules here, and it's like somebody's trying to implement rules that don't apply. Like, to me, this is kind of giving me like a comparison vibe. Like, it's a comparison vibe. Not everybody's path, purpose, union, instruction is going to be the same, look the same, sound the same. Like, I'm really just getting, honestly, that someone, they just, their heart, their pain, or whatever it is that they're holding on to, is that's what's dragging this whole process. So it's like God told, yeah, Two of Swords, it's like someone is doing what God told them to, but they're dragging their feet. Like, they're trying to control the timing in which it gets done. So it's like somebody's trying to play on words. Somebody's trying to play God, like, on words. So yeah, Chariot, Queen of Pentacles. It's like, but the Chariot's coming out reverse. It's like, okay, I'll go, God, but I'll go on my time. Like, who do you think you are? Huh? Like, the whole point of me telling you to go is because this was supposed to be healed. So it sounds like somebody's getting G-checked. It sounds like somebody's energy is getting checked. It sounds like a judgment. It sounds like Anubis energies in here. Yep, Five of Swords is coming out reverse. Reverse. Ooh, reverse, reverse. Ooh. It just don't make no sense. Make no sense at all. Yeah, this Ten of Wands energy. So this is like someone trying to act like oblivious. The Five of Swords to me can talk about being like acting oblivious. Like, you act like you don't see what you're seeing, or knowing what you're knowing. Like, and then Ten of Wands burdens. It's like someone is acting oblivious as to why things are harder, or they're making things, as they're dragging their feet, Knight of Pentacles, they're just prolonging something, making it harder than what it wasn't even supposed to be. Like what are you, this Knight of Pentacles probably, it should be a Knight of Wands. Yep, Seven of Swords with the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody tried to fuck up the alchemical situation. It's already been planned. It's already been alchemized. God said go. Tell me when to go. And somebody's like, fine, I'll go. I'm just going to change the ingredients. I'm going to change the timing in which this goes down. I'm going to change. I'm going to twerk and tweak. I'm going to make adjustments to God's plan. Like, what? And And now it makes sense why I was getting confused in the Gemini. Why are they mad? It's because somebody was operating on a low vibration. Their mind was on some Page of Swords level. Meanwhile, God is the all is mind. That's Aquarius energy. So that's why it's like, I guess this is, I guess I'm getting the perspective of higher, you know, and it's like you're the way you're thinking and what you think you're doing is funny. Like what you thinking you can outthink the Most High, that is funny. You just deceived yourself. Like, who are you kidding? I know I did a reading a little while ago for Gemini, and it was Gemini was someone. No, it was, I hate when that happens. You've been getting in your own way. Shaman messages. Yep, and that's why the Queen of Pentacles came out. Yep, because somebody's supposed to be King of Pentacles or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, Gemini energy, you are getting in your own way. That's Five of Swords energy. And then the part 2 version was acknowledge your self-worth. Allow renewal. That's what the Temperance card is. Acknowledge your self-worth. So that's why the Queen of Pentacles is ready. That the Hierophant, like, somebody's not, so instead they want to drag their feet to hide that they're not really who they say they are, or they want to hide that they're not really healed. Like, when God tells you to go, or a higher power, why are you taking it on with Knight of Pentacles energy? Before you were even given a new mission, you were in Knight of Pentacles energy, healing, learning more, hermit, you were resting, like you were meditating, levitate, you were already in Knight of Pentacles energy. So the fact that God is here, the Knight is here, which means that's a mission and a message, and you just want to slow down the message, Knight of Pentacles, because you don't want to step up as a King of Pentacles. Again, King and Queen, it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't, man. I come out with a lot of masculine energy, so I come out as kings a lot of times. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Here's the Knight of Wands. Didn't I say this Knight of Pentacles is really Knight of Wands energy? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Queen of Wands reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's like God is here, and it's like God is presenting this person or these energies with top quality, top tier queens, kings, and they're just they're not stepping up because they want to stay in Knight energy. Because they still want to hold on to whatever, who hurt them or whatever. I'm just bored. I'm tired. Who cares? Get over it. Get over it. It's like y'all want to be hurt so bad. Y'all want to keep tormenting yourself so bad. Like, y'all want to be victims so bad. So bad. So, it's disgusting. Shit, it's a turn off. It's annoying. It's annoying. Lovers reversed. It's annoying. Y'all, it's annoying. It don't even matter. Four of Swords. See, this is exactly the download that God was trying to tell this person, but they want to slow it down. Four of Swords reverse. But the Four of Swords is coming out upright with the Lover's energy, and here's the Hierophant yet again. Somebody knows exactly what they're doing. Oh, well. I've been listening to this reader show. She's funny as shit. Oh, well. Like, It's just a big fat oh well. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? We don't got time for this shit. I don't got time for this shit. Scary ass people. Who has time for it? Like, I knew it. I knew that Knight of Pentacles was Knight of Wands. I knew it was. I knew. The Star, the Moon, the High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, like Queen of Cups. Like, come. Queen of Cups coming out again. Chariot. Like, somebody is just, oh well. Devil energy reverse coming out. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups is reversed now. Eight of Wands is reversed. Somebody picked a side. They picked a side. Three of Pentacles is here. Yep, they chose ego. Ace of Pentacles over Ace of Cups. Thanks to the devil. Their mission has been halted. Eight of Wands reverse. Because who they're aligned with. Three of Pentacles, who they're working for, what they value. And honestly, the way this is feeling, this is what they wanted. This is, they set it up this way. This is exactly what they wanted. This is, you know, this is getting out of Dodge. This is, you know, someone claiming it doesn't, it really don't matter, but clearly y'all have to, I guess I have to read this energy. And I see that that's why they're mad, because this is what they done did. Refer back to Geminis. Why are they mad? You won't spin the block. Who? That's why the Chariot was reversed. Who would spin the block on this? Audi 5000. You try to manipulate time because you thought you was in control of time. And the fact that you thought you took it amongst yourself to try to control time, and then we saw what you did when you had a little bit of that time to control. Bitch, sir, goodbye. Like, y'all, this shit is funny. It really is. So I'm gonna post this one on YouTube. But I am definitely getting a flooding. It's giving Six of Swords energy. Sink or swim, bro. You couldn't even handle the Three of Swords. You couldn't even get into the Four of Swords. Couldn't even tap into Five of Swords. And you're literally about to be thrown into Six of Swords energy. Sink or swim, bitch. Sink or swim. No wonder I was getting messages. Can't recall. Don't care to look it up. Because this energy, who cares? Like, why? No, it's not even worth it. But I can recall real quick that I was definitely getting a parting of the sea. Well, it looks like somebody's not going through these. They're not going through. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles here with Emperor energy. Like, Three of Wands reverse. You see, you get, like, they wanted the Three of Pentacles. They wanted to be Emperor. They want to be the boss so bad that they, yo, this is like, you got to be desperate. You got to be desperate. Sorry. Yeah, Three of Wands reverse with the Empress. Like, you got to be, it doesn't matter. It's like them taking a different path because the devil told them that they would become emperor without having to go the path that God told them to go. Three of Wands, Empress energy, Lover's card, Four of Swords. The downloads went out, the messages went out, but somebody chose to go a different route. Ooh, somebody chose the paper route. Oh, they chose the paper route. Okay, enjoy. Enjoy. Good love, enjoy. Let these people live and let live. Shit, while they're Knight of Pentacles, you know, while they're Knight of Pentacles doing all this other shit, there might even be a Knight of Pentacles Emperor coming through, and unbeknownst to them. Yep, that's pretty much how that works. Yep, you can get replaced. That's nothing. Like, come on now. Where did that come from? Everybody loves to be replacing people. Cancel culture. Where'd that come from? As above. That's why it's below. Motherfuckers get canceled. Shipped out. Switched out. So you wanted the Knight of Pentacles, waste your time because you want to act like you're still hurt, or you still are hurt and you shouldn't be hurt. Fine, take the paper route, do the devil's work. You do not get to pass go. Eight of Wands, you stay where you at. Knight of Pentacles, a new emperor's in town. that's going to break down this Three of Wands to get to who? The Empress. To what? Fulfill the lover's destiny. Like, come on now. Y'all not the only ones trying to be the only ones. Y'all not the only twin flames. Y'all not the only none of that. Like, y'all got the game fucked up. You're not important, yo. So they're going to continue doing what makes them feel important and in control. That's really what it's about. Meanwhile, somebody's going to take a different route. Oh, well. What is it? Karma bites. Yeah, is it karma bites? I fuck with her. Oh, well. Yep. Learn and or teach. It came out reversed. Funny, it touched the Emperor over here too. So it could be the same energy, or like I said, that's why they're getting replaced. They wanted to take Knight of Pentacles energy to still be dealing with this Three of Swords. You clearly didn't do the work. It's like, come on, you ain't do the work. So while they wasn't doing the work, God was already putting in work for a new Emperor to step up, or Empress, whatever. Whatever. We have Divine Feminine. We have Divine Masculine. It's like, nah, let me stop hating. Let me stop hating. But we got learn and or teach coming out reverse. So, like I said, it's going to be a little switcheroo. We got warfare outside here as well. That somebody's not learning. Oh, well. We have overstand coming out reversed here as well. So divine masculine could be divine feminine. Divine feminine could be divine masculine. I'm not here to, don't get caught up in that. And with that being said, all of this right here, overstand, reverse, learn and or teach, and warfare outside came out as soon as the divine masculine came out though. And masculine energy naturally is extroverted, aka outside. We outside. So somebody didn't hold up their bargain here. And then learn and teach is Hierophant energy. That's why I say Hierophant is Hierophant is Taurus, because Taurus is the teacher and Sagittarius is the student. Learn and or teach. It's coming out reverse. So that lets me know that the Hierophant energy was not upheld. And I'm just saying, it did that. These reversals overstand, and then the warfare ensued outside because that was when the masculine came out. But again, this divine masculine can easily be divine feminine. This divine feminine can easily be a divine masculine. So I can't say I'm not picking. I'm not. Oh, you hate men. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. We got verbal abuse here outside, so that's the warfare. That's that external, wounded masculine energy. Oh, man, I don't pants on. Yeah. Bless. So, and we have a spiritual bath is needed, and we have blessed here. So that can go either side. That's, that's not up for me to decide, but that's there. Yeah, someone's, remember I mentioned Gemini energy, someone's mind was getting in their way. So yeah, somebody's like doubting themselves, verbal abuse, and that's what's holding them back. That's the Three of Swords. It's like a lot goes into that Three of Swords, but because they are still it's like someone is feeding themselves BS and, oh, I'm not good enough. I can't go there. So overstand, revert. It's like somebody is, I don't know. I guess it's like the Four of Swords with the birds outside. It's kind of like they're allowing people outside of them to, or like they're allowing, it's like a comparison thing, or it's like a, I care what other people think about me energy, and so it blocks them. I don't know, who cares? They pick their path, and that's why the storm is coming, and that's why there's a flooding, and that's why it's about to be a Six of Swords in this bitch. Sink or swim. Go find the peace that we were trying to give you all along. So now you're gonna have to go out in the ocean. We're gonna dump you in the deep end. It don't matter. That's like Pisces energy, and you won't have to sink or swim. That's what the Six of Swords is. You are in a large body of water, and that water is in your mind basically, and you can't think straight like that. You either panic. I don't know about y'all. Have you ever drowned before? Have you ever been underwater? Have you ever felt claustrophobic? Have you ever, whatever, dizziness? Like, that's pretty much the vibe. And you're going to have to sink or swim, or you're going to have to fly. You're going to do something. Like the Four of Swords, I would have taken that opportunity. Four of Swords, you was giving me Four of Swords, you was giving me peace, you was gonna take care of everything else, so I didn't have to worry about anything. I would just the Four of Swords is like hermit energy, so that lets me know the Hierophant would have took care of everything else so that you could maintain this Four of Swords. No stresses, no nothing. You were supposed to be in hermit mode and healing. But because this is in the reverse, and it's supposed to talk about peace and things like that, somebody they didn't take that route. They didn't want to take heed. They didn't want to sit down and think and connect back to God to make sure about some shit. No. And so now they don't even have Four of Swords. It's not even activated. Five of Swords isn't even activated. So how else are you going to get these downloads? Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Somebody made it worse for themselves. You an Emperor, so now you about to deal with Emperor. You're going to have to deal with Emperor Swords. We're going to see just how strong you are. An Emperor is very intellectual, very strong. Mentally. That's why you'll see like Emperor, they'll compare it to someone in the army. They're like soldiers, militant. They don't emotion, they're soldiers. That's just their demeanor. That takes a strong mental. So because somebody wanted to be hard-headed, in other words, well, it's, yeah. And now, remember I did a reading a while ago, and I was saying I was getting like a lot of tripping, then I was getting claws and chicken feet and shit like that. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is. Somebody wanted to manipulate time to slow down and move slow. Well, now their blessings and everything else is going to move slow. Eight of Wands is blessings. The shit that they're working for. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Now that's going to move slow. That's being slowed down. Somebody may even be constipated because they went against 2-2-2 kind of day. They disrupted balance. You disrupted the peace. You disrupted harmony. Hard-headedness. A hard head, somebody's ass is about to be real soft. You ever been in water for a long time? You will see black and or white cats more frequently. They're here to protect you from ill spirits. I personally saw a black cat today, took a picture of it and everything. I was hype as hell. So I'm already knowing I'm on this side of the protection and the blessed. Okay, I'm already knowing. It's just... Yep, oh well. Yep, alone. But never alone. Take the road less traveled. Clearly somebody took the road that everybody goes. The devil? Come on, man. Ace of Cups? Come on, man. That's like selling your soul, literally. If somebody sold their soul, that's what I'm getting. Ace of Cups reversed with the Ace of Pentacles upright. You just sold your soul with the devil in the same spread. Eight of Wands, which is talking about your destiny moving forward. The devil don't necessarily, and I'm not even going to get into that. That's fine. Seven of Swords, they finesse themselves out of their own blessing pretty much. Oh, well, ego energy. Yep, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me three times, fuck the peace sign. I'm calling my ancestors on you. They don't have access to their ancestors anymore. They don't have that access. They don't have that connection. Virgo energy is in the reverse, and we started this reading off, and I was mentioning something about Virgo and going back and forth and blah, blah, blah. We are done here. Who cares? Oh, well. Damn, that's about to be my favorite word. Karma Bites, everyone. I think that's her name, Karma Bites. Karma, she's nice. But she's funny as hell. And she's a Leo. Oh, well. You wanted more sun? You wanted more ego? You wanted more well, you forfeited being able to call on them ancestors. That's what it was. That's what it is. Oh, well. Yo, she is funny as hell. Oh, well. Y'all about to really hate me. Yeah, resistance. That's what they done did. They resisted. And they resisted themselves up out of their blessing here. Yep, they didn't want to release. They resisted the releasing. They resisted the Three of Swords. They resisted. Knight of Pentacles is resistance, a process, something. Shit's funny to me. Yup, night energy, but they chose the sun. So now it looks like is getting shipped out. They get replaced. It just is what it is. And that's what really gets me when it comes to relationships and people and divine missions and things like that. Like, that's why I get annoyed when people really think they're important, or they just try to overplay a position, or they try to overdo some, like, you already lost right then and there. And it just, the moment someone thinks they have some type of importance or some type of control, they just start showing their ass. And that's why I like to be alone personally. That's why I only want to do projects on my own, because it's just like the moment somebody thinks that you want something, you need something, then it's like they take it too far. They do too much, and they start trying to hold you back, and then they think that you can't move forward until they're ready and in position. And then it's just I can't, like, that shit is annoying to me. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody has their own gifts. Everybody has their talents. They have their goods, their bad. Everybody is everybody. Everything is everything, right? Me, I can brag all day if I wanted to, but there's nothing for me to brag about. And I'm saying I have something to brag. I don't have anything. It's like, I don't even think it's just like, I don't get it. Maybe it's because my Mars is in Taurus. Like, I'm just a humble person naturally. I don't even think I'm important. Like, I just can't fathom how people really be like taking this shit so far. Like, so far to the point where they'll hold someone else up and fully be aware that that's what they're doing, because they think that they're the missing piece to this. That's what pisses me off about people. But I also understand I have my Chiron, my pain, trauma, and triggers is in Leo. My midheaven is in Leo. I have any other, my moon is in the 5th house. So I have a Pisces moon in the 5th house of Leo. So my pain and my traumas and my triggers deal with Leo energy. And so that's, y'all are hearing me talk about a trigger, but I'm trying to calm myself down, because it's just like, it just is what it is. It is what it is. People are going to they're just going to hype themselves up, and they're, what is it? And I'm inflated ego. They're just going to inflate their ego. Like, so I'm healing, just being all right with this right now. Like, this is healing for me. Just opening up, like, yo, I can't stand people who do this. Like, I can't stand people who they infiltrate, or what is it? I can't even get the words out. It's just, I just don't like people with, I don't like self-importance. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. You're not important, yo. And it's like you're important, but the fact that you're trying to overly make a point you're important, now you're not important now. Now your importance is gone in my mind, in my eyes. Like, I don't like shit like that. And especially when we're talking about missions and having to complete things and projects and trying to just work together to a sort, I'm 2-2-2 kind of day. And you just got people who just have to allow, like, they can't help it. I just have to be in my ego. I have to. It's like, and that will just blow everything up. That just gets me going. I'm so sorry. It really triggers me. It really triggers me that people will allow towers in their life because of their ego. Like, that is triggering. Like, because what do you do? What do you do? Do you become jaded, or do you just tap into Aquarius energy and just be like, fuck it, detach, fuck you? I'll holla. Give me your number and I'll call. Luckily, though, I have my Saturn in Aquarius in the 5th house as well. I forgot about Saturn. So I'm just turned off by it naturally. Like, it's triggering, but then I have Saturn right there. Like, but it's cool. You understand. You good. Damn, that lightning is lit. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I do feel like this reading is definitely in alignment with the Why Are They Mad Gemini. You won't spin the block, Audi 5000, and it's due to the fact that they decided to drag their feet. They chose the paper route, and it's a flood. And it's time for them to sink or swim. Oh, well. That's the crow call. Your ancestors, your guides, fuck it. Fuck it, I don't care. Oh, well. Oh, well, yeah.